the Cincinnati Bengals.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to kick off.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out, their two-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his fourth season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made by Calebon Chason. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and
they'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
That's good.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
From the 36, Watson. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
18-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Taylor. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. Now the ball is free. Taylor lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Bengals now with a long field ahead of them. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Brady now to throw. And he's He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First down, Bengals.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 59 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the run.
Shotgun now for Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's third down.
It's third down. And 5.
Brady to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage.
With the score, Bengals 7.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 6.
From the 17, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going deep. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Marquise Brown, 83 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. On 1st and 10, Watson. That'll be caught by Cup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
At the 39-yard line.
The give to Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Trainer for the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Kickoff.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier. The tackle made just shy of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. He'll drop this down to Peterson.
Brady's pass complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Got an open man. It's Fumagalli. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Taylor. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. A gain there of 21 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Bengal.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Yeah. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend. Here in Week 2. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll have to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Then, later in the afternoon, we highlight that game going on in Houston, where it'll be the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And he's getting close to that number 300. That's always kind of the benchmark for a great game for a quarterback, isn't it? 300 yards?
Similar to a runner going over 100 yards or a receiver having a 100-yard-plus day. For a quarterback to throw for over 300 yards or hit that number, that kind of separates you a little bit from just the average guys in the league. This puts you up there in the elites, and that's where everyone wants to be. And
a big reason why they're winning, obviously, too. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Richard Sherman.
Now Brady. Throw left side complete. It's Peterson. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Cincinnati.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of...
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Taylor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 4.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On 1st down, Peterson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Carter on the tackle.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
36-yard line.
Here's Coleman on the draw. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's going deep for Brown.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want one victim to it themselves.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Watson. It's caught left side by John Brown. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns get a score closer.
The Browns.
And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you have much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. That throw by Brady incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep. There he goes, left side, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
But we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson, and the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Travis Kelce, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. 55.
Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete.
Watson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Watson looks to throw again. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Switch.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, and it's complete to Kelce. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Complete, the tight end Kelce. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And the lead is now an even 30.
His kick is good.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Single. Mike's 50.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last throw here for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-1.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.